Hi guys, and welcome to my first YouTube video. I am the Pink Flamingo, and on this channel we discuss anything tarot, as in tarot cards, spells, magic, universal, laws, um, just anything to do with spirituality, right? And its realm, pretty much. Um, I decided that this year was 2024, and there's a lot of interesting things going on. I find it to be like the year of exposure. A lot of things are coming out. A lot of people are speaking their truth. Um, and I think it's a good thing because now we're able to see the spiritual warfare at hand. Um, Now, if you are stumbling upon my channel, I am like I said, I'm a new YouTuber. So I don't really have the hang of it. And I do appreciate and have a large appreciation now for those who can really sit in front of the camera and look at the camera and have a conversation as if someone is in the room with them. I haven't got the hang of that yet, so that's pretty much why I'll be showing you my hands. And I kind of also want to keep myself discreet. I've always done that as someone who considers themselves to be a witch or a high priestess, whatever you want to call it. I've always kind of followed the rules of the covenants, witch covenants, and what they go by. I know a lot of people come on YouTube and they'll have a camera dead smack in their face and they're completely okay with exposing who they are. But I do believe that in a world like this, where there's a large amount of spiritual attack, you do have to conceal your identity, especially if, you consider yourself to be a witch or a high priestess, because um, I feel like the world is changing now. And I feel um, this fight is not just the fight that's going to be simple. I feel a lot of things are going to change. I feel there's going to be attack on people that are out here shining light, people bringing light to certain things. And the best way that you can keep yourself is kind of discreet, right? Um, so I decided to do my first tarot card reading, for the heck of it, just to see if anyone's interested. I am the Pink Flamingo, and I decided today, I've been looking at some photos of Rihanna, and I see her out in, I believe, what is it, Paris right now? A lot of people are going out to Paris and they're doing these fashion shows, and they're getting dressed up and everyone's looking really good. And Rihanna always looks great. Let's be honest. She's literally the queen when it comes to giving the ladies the looks, right? She never fails us. And that's definitely something I can say about her. She's definitely a fashionista. Um, but what I did notice in a lot of her photos is there's a little bit of a different look to her. I don't know if anyone else has been noticing it. Like, she looks like Rihanna. We all know she comes to slay. But just something about her face. I don't really know what it is. I've seen some people commenting, oh, it must be drug use. She's getting older, which we're all getting older, right? So I don't think it's getting an older kind of thing. I think we all age. I think it's more so an energy thing. I'm picking up some form of energy. I don't know what it is that's going on with her. Um, I know she just had two beautiful babies. And, after having kids, everything about you changes. I know this myself because I'm a mother myself. And I'm sure a lot of women who are mothers can understand exactly what I'm talking about. And for women who are not mothers as of yet, I'm sure you've seen women around you who are mothers. And, there is something that changes about us when we become mothers. But I don't think it's a motherly change, right? I do think she is a great mother just on, how I see she cares for her boys. And um, she seems to be very loving towards them, and she seems to be very grateful for having children. And that's wonderful because I feel like All mothers should be happy and grateful for the blessings all given to us. But I just wanted to go into what's going on with Rihanna and what this new look is, right? Okay, so we're going to shuffle this. Okay, so I'm going to ask my spirit guides here. I'm going to give it a light shuffle. I know you guys are probably used to seeing people go crazy with these shuffles. I have my own way of doing things, and yeah. All right. So let me ask these cards and let me ask Spirit. Spirit, what is this new look to Rihanna? What's going on with her? Is something changing in Rihanna's life? Has something happened to Rihanna? She seems to have a very different look from when she just did Super Bowl. I have no idea what it is. You know, Super Bowl, she had a very bright light to her. She looked, you know, it was just like she had so much light in her eyes, and something just seems so different after birth, and I don't know what it is. All right, Spirit, can we have an answer here? Is there something going on with Robin Fenty? Something going on with Robin. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is there's new beginnings, there's career opportunities. She got the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So, you know, prosperity. She's finding security in her life, which we all know because she now has a relationship with ASAP. I don't know how secure that relationship is. But when this card comes up, it usually means there's some kind of security. So I'm going to associate the security with finances, right? Rihanna seems to be doing very well financially. She's always done well financially. She's always had it together pretty much, you know. She's always been that independent kind of girl where she's never really needed anyone. She's never had to per se date guys and marry a guy for money. You know, she is that guy with money, you know. So let's see what else is going on. All right, here. Okay. This particular card came up. Okay. Okay, so this is a little bit of, I'm getting the energy of, what would I say this? She's not quite prepared to come back out in the limelight. After having 2 kids, she's not prepared. She might be still wanting to stay home with her children and hide out. I get the energy that there's a little bit of chaos, right? She wants to go at a much slower pace, right? She's not prepared for being the celebrity that we know her as. So pre-baby Rihanna is not Rihanna today, right? Like if Rihanna could have it her way, she would just be like, peace, I'm out, y'all. I'll catch y'all when I can catch y'all. But I feel like based on the career path that she's chosen, she has to be out in the limelight. And a lot of what we're seeing could be exhaustion, just being completely over the Hollywood life, right? Okay, let's pull another card and see what this is. Okay. What do I got here? Page of Swords. Okay. She wants to do something new. She wants to do something new, and I think new ideas are coming her way. She's thinking of what she could do aside from just being in the Hollywood limelight. You know, she enjoys giving us the fashion. She enjoys, you know, giving us, you know, her Fenty line and promoting that. But she's trying to do, she wants to figure out new things other than just doing that. It's almost like she wants to figure out what she can do that doesn't allow her to walk on red carpets. She is over the Hollywood life. And I think this is why we got the Ace of Pentacles, which is usually like a new start, a refresher, because this is basically what this is again. It's basically letting me know that, you know, she wants something new. She's really over it. Now, I am getting this particular card in the reverse, okay? This particular card in the reverse, it's speaking on her finances, right? Usually, as you can see, if I flip the card like this, you can kind of see money, okay? All these coins represent money, and it's upside down. So usually when a card like this pops up, there's something lacking financially, right? It's almost like money falling out of your pockets kind of thing, you know? And, you know, it kind of, how do I put this way? It's kind of giving the energy of her feeling like she has to take care of other people. So it could be her mother. It could be feeling like she has to do more to take care of her children now that she has 2 kids. It's not just her anymore. And even though she's so well off, because we all know that she's billionaire status, it's financial dependent or a lack of stability, someone feeling like they don't have enough to go around. And it's crazy to think that way because she is a billionaire. How do you not have enough to go around? But what people don't seem to understand is when someone is by themselves, taking care of yourself is an easy thing to do. But when you're taking care of your family, you're taking care of siblings, cousins, mother, father, that money starts to dwindle. And I feel like people might be stressing her out around her, right? And she might be overspending more than she usually does. And to be quite honest, I don't want to put this on ASAP, but I wonder if it has anything to do with ASAP, right? She seems to have had a very tough time with him, and her, you know, recently having that situation with his court case. I'm sure she spent some money, you know, trying to get the best lawyers to get rid of this thing, right? Because I can't imagine her wanting to have her children on her own and having him locked away. So I wonder if this particular case has somehow become a financial burden to her where she's shelling out money. Like, I do know ASAP has his own money, of course, but he has nothing in comparison to what Rihanna has, right? And this is not to downplay him or say he's not successful in his own right. He is, right? But let's say, for example, if ASAP's attorney is demanding a payout of $4 million to make this disappear somehow, that's pretty much like what, half of his net worth. So if we are to be honest, yeah. Now let's pull another card and see what we get with this. So even though she seems to be struggling right now financially, and this is the card I got now, you know, it's showing that, you know, upright. It's showing that basically, like, you know, she'll be able to get over this. You know, whatever she's struggling with right now, whether it's reckless spending, taking care of people, she's always going to be good. And that might have a lot to do with the Ace of Pentacles here, where we're seeing that she wants to start something new and do something brand new for herself. So I feel like Rihanna is always going to be that go-getter. She's always going to be able to, you know, figure out how to make a change, right? She's always going to figure out how to keep the coins coming in. And we know this about her because, you know, we know her as starting off as being a singer. You know, then from being a singer, she tapped into the fashion world with her Fenty line, her clothes, her makeup. So we know Rihanna is the jack of all trades. She'll figure it out. You know, she definitely will. So I don't see this making her broke anytime soon. But I do believe that she's carrying a lot more burden than she normally would, and that's kind of understandable. She's a mom now of 2 children. She got you know, a boyfriend who probably, let's say, well, it's not probably, we know he doesn't make as much as she does. So, and of course she's accustomed to a certain life, right? So if I'm a billionaire and my man makes, you know, $20 million a year, not to say that he's broke, he's pretty much very well off, but in comparison to me, he's not. So the places that I might want to live, he might not have the finances to pay for it. You know, he might not be able to go, I don't know, go buy a yacht in the water for, I don't know, 50 million because he doesn't got that kind of money. My yacht costs as much as what he's make or what his net worth is. All right, so let's just pull one more card for the fun of it. Let's just entertain it. Oh, this is upside down. This is a very awkward card. All right, now let me tell you guys what I just pulled, right? This is bananas. I got the Justice card upside down, pretty much, right? And usually when that card comes up, it has to do with court cases, just so many different things. Anything to fall under the justice, people winning cases, it could do with people buying properties, anything, right? But mainly it applies more so to court cases or anything to do with government stuff, immigration, whatever it is, right? And it's coming upside down, right? It's showing injustice. It's showing complication of the legal system, right? Someone is being dishonest, right? You know, someone is not taking accountability for their actions. And that could be destroying her. Or it could lead to her feeling pretty much, I don't even know the words right now. I feel like spirit is working with me here and I'm just lost for words because I was not expecting to pull this card. I was kind of ready to just close this reading off, but I'm so surprised because I wonder if ASAP is going to end up serving some time. And that might be what has to do with Rihanna's look so far, where she feels saddened, or that's the look we're seeing right now in Paris. Because when you're taking these photos, there's a light missing from her. There's a big light missing from her. And I wonder if she knows that no matter what she can do financially for him, and she might be pouring tons and tons of money into this, this is not going to work because he hasn't been honest with her. You know, she's probably been told, or he's probably lied to her and say, listen, I didn't do what you think I did. Trust me, you know, this is going to work out. You know, don't worry about it. Just give me a good attorney and he'll get me off of this because I know what I know. But maybe she's starting to realize, like, no, you might actually be responsible for what you did. And you're not taking accountability for this. And now this is going to fall back on me. Right? And I'm going to have to save face. And I'm going to have to carry this family. Because of the shame of what you've done. So I'm hoping that this card... oh, man. And, you know, I don't know the full story, but I do know that I want to say this, somebody was harmed or someone had died. So in this situation with what A$AP Rocky's dealing with in court, so of course justice needs to be served for the family. We're not going to say, hey, because he's a celebrity, he deserves to walk away from this, because he does not, right? Because if he did do something to someone and they got harmed or they were killed from this, then of course justice should be on their side, right? So justice is going to be like that for them. And unfortunately, it's going to be like this for A$AP. Now, that concludes my reading, okay? Thank you, spirit guides. I appreciate this reading. I appreciate all that you've shown me today. And I do appreciate my viewers, okay? So thank you. This is the Pink Flamingo. And come back to my channel. And we're going to do a lot more readings for 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe, okay? Around here, we believe in the universal law. You give, you get. You give, you get, you know? And that's how we're going to do it here. I plan on giving to my subscribers the way they give to me. All right? Thank you. Bye-bye, guys.